guys, it's Baba Shivon here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm coming live from the streets of Nairobi. So we traveled yesterday and right now I'm coming live from the streets of Nairobi. So I'm in the capital city of Kenya, Nairobi, and this is how it looks like. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly consider subscribing and hit that notification button, so that whenever I upload a new video you can get to be notified as the first person. So thank you so much for watching always my channel, and yeah, please subscribe kindly, and if you can also share this with your friends and family. Thank you. I'm walking the street here. This is this Nairobi city. So we have a very nice market up here on my left here. This market you can find all sorts of meat and at cheaper rates right here. This is city market, Nairobi city market. So this is how it looks like. I'm currently walking on these streets, and I want to take you to somewhere special. So kindly watch this video till the end. This is how the streets of Nairobi look like. Yeah, so beautiful here. It's been gloomy since morning, but the sun is up now, and it's so bright. It's a bright day so far. So this is how it looks like. This is how things look like here, and it's just a chilled city, chill city, but a lot of people on the streets, people hustling, different types of hustling, others rushing. It's actually lunchtime right now, so people are getting out of their offices and heading to their spots where they take their lunch. So that's why you're seeing so many people on the street at this hour. Alright, okay, let's keep walking, let's keep rolling. So I'm going to use this turn up here. I just want to show you how the streets of Nairobi look like. It's a very beautiful town, as you all can see. It's a very beautiful town and a very busy town at the same time. A lot of activities going on. A lot of activities going on at the moment, and yeah, this is how it looks like. Different businesses, people doing their hustles on these streets. Very beautiful shoes here and clothing. Such a nice street. Beautiful, with all these trees, on the sides of the street. And yeah, you can see this. A very nice restaurant on this other end. And I'll be heading to this direction. So walk with me guys. Okay, here we are. It's a very beautiful street, as you all can see. Trees, very beautiful trees on the street. I love this nature effect brought by the trees on this Nairobi city. See, it's a very beautiful effect, and those are the city council police on that vehicle right there. Such a beautiful place to be. Nairobi is so beautiful and well built. So we traveled yesterday from the village, as you all saw my previous videos, I've been in the village for a function, and right now I'm back in the city because I stay in the city. Okay, I stay in the city. So this is how it looks like. Look at the trees, nature all over this place. It's such a beautiful scene, you know. Look at that beautiful tree right there. Okay, so this is how it looks like. This is how it gets, you know. This is how it goes down here in Nairobi. Okay. So I'm going to cross again to the other side. Look at this. Electric vehicles. This Neta. It's an electric vehicle. Right here in these streets of Nairobi. Actually, the number of electric vehicles here in Nairobi are going up and up each and every day. People are moving from the gas, you know, petrol and diesel consuming vehicles, and are shifting to the electric vehicles because the cost of running them is actually cheaper compared to these other vehicles. But I also understand that buying them or purchasing them is very quite expensive as compared to the normal vehicles, the gas consuming vehicles. So I'm trying to, you know, time myself and cross this busy road here like this, and then head to this other end here. This is actually University Way, because right across the highway is the Great University of Nairobi. As you can see, the buildings you are seeing right across this big highway here is the buildings of the University of Nairobi. So this road here is called University Way. University Way, as a result of the University of Nairobi across the road. Actually, this is my university. I studied here some years back, like 5 years back. I was in this university and I graduated, and now I'm out here trying to make a living. Okay, yeah, there's a very nice big petrol or gas station right here. Here in Kenya we call them petrol stations, and in other countries like in the US, I understand we call these gas stations or filling stations. Yeah, other countries call them filling stations. The same thing, just different names, same thing. And right here is the Anniversary Towers. This tall building you are seeing here is the Anniversary Towers building, and this is where we used to come when we were in this university. Actually, we were given some government grants or loans. It's actually a loan, not a grant. And we used to bring the forms to this building so that you can give in your loan, student loans. Okay, so this is the Anniversary Towers, and right here we have a university, another university. Actually, it's called the Kenya Methodist University, right in front of me here. This one here, this building hosts the Kenya Methodist University. Okay. So let me just use this street because I don't want to go to the other end. There's a busy highway right ahead, so I didn't want to go that direction. Let me just use this street here so that you can get to see the actual or real footages from this great city of Nairobi, Kenya. Okay, so this is how the city looks like. It's a very beautiful city actually. The sun is up and the city is shining. Yeah, the locals here call this city Shamba la Mawe. Uh, Directly translated to English as the concrete jungle. Yeah, the concrete jungle. Shamba la Mawe, like the concrete jungle. So this is how the city looks like. See, it's a chill city. It's a chill city. Like this street here, right here, there's not much activity going on. That's how it is. Not much activity going on. Okay, so we use this street right here to head to another space that I want actually to visit today and bring you live from my channel. Right here in the city we have like a park, a park where people go and chill and do their thing. Yeah, so I wanted to go there. I don't know if some time back, like some months back, it was closed, but I think right now the park is open, so I'm going to try and see if today they're going to allow people in, if people are getting in, and I'm going to go in there and show you how the park looks like. But in the meantime, you can enjoy these real and beautiful footages from here in the streets of the Kenya's capital, Nairobi. So this is how the street look like. Actually, right ahead of me there's a very iconic road that was recently built. It's called the Nairobi Expressway, and it's a road that was built actually to take citizens directly from the CBD to the airport. So it links the CBD and the airport because of traffic congestion that can be experienced in this city at times. So this road was built here to ease the movement for those people who are rushing to the airport, so they can use this road up here to avoid this kind of traffic like the one you are seeing down here. See, there's usually a lot of traffic, especially in the evening and early in the morning hours when people are heading to work, and when people are going home from work. There is usually heavy traffic on this road, so that's why the government saw it nice, to build this kind of highway to ease movement from the town to the airport. Okay, so that is it. I need to cross to the other side because the park is right on the other end. So I need to cross this road and show you the park from the other end. Okay? This is how we cross the road here in Nairobi. Just do the timing of the vehicles and you cross, because most of the times people don't follow traffic rules here, especially the traffic lights. For most of the times people don't follow that. But there are some areas actually where you must follow the traffic lights or traffic rules on the roads. So I'll also time myself from this other side so that I can cross to the other end. So the park is actually right in front of me, right there. I'm not seeing anybody in the park. I don't know if it will be possible for me to get into the park. It's a very busy road. As you can see, it's a very busy road. Very busy road. There's traffic on the other end, so within a short time the traffic will be on right in front of me here, so that I can be able to cross easily. But I see they have crossed on the other end, so it will be very possible for me, or easy for me to cross right now. And this is how we cross the road to this other end. Oh my goodness. This thing is so... I managed to cross. The trench right here is so wide, but I had to jump, and come to this other end where it's, less chaotic, and I can easily walk towards the main gate of this park. So this is the park. It's called Uhuru Park. Uhuru means like independence. So this park was named Uhuru Park when Kenya gained independence, like as a sign of Kenya is actually an independent state. So the park was named Uhuru, meaning Independence Park. So when Kenya gained independence, the first president actually came to this park, and this is where the first president of this nation came and addressed the nation. So they called it Uhuru Park, meaning Independence Park. Okay, it's a very historical park because the major historic, happenings in this country have been happening right inside this park. Major historical events, major historical, stuff that has been happening here in Kenya has been happening right in this park. So this is how the place looks like. I'm actually headed right to the main gate of this park, and yeah, I'll try to get into the park to see what I can see, or to show you what the park holds. This is how the beautiful park looks like. The weather is so nice right now. It's a very bright day. So let me walk actually and show you. So enjoy this. This is how the expressway looks like. It's a raised road, and under it it's another road. The government is trying actually to plant some flowers and these climbing plants on this highway, so that to make it more beautiful. You can see how green it looks like. So they're trying to beautify the highway, and yeah, this is the progress so far. Okay, so there's a very big roundabout right here, right in front of me here, but I'm not trying to cross. I'll just head to my right and show you what this area looks like. So kindly guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to the channel and share the videos. Watch also the videos till the end, because that's the best way to support me. Finally I'm here, and actually it looks like this side of the park is not open to the public yet, but it's a very beautiful place. This side is not open to the public yet, but on the other side I can see people inside. So I need to find a place to cross. It's a very busy road right here, and I need to cross to the other side so that I can show you what this area has in store. So right now I think this is the best opportunity for me to cross the road. So you can see the vehicles are quite far from here, and yeah, that is it. So I just crossed the road, and now I'll cross this other end here. Let this motorbike guy pass, and just like that I crossed the road. So let me head to the gate of this park. I told you the other end of the park is actually closed to the public. On this side I can see people inside, so meaning it's open to the public. You can see how beautiful it looks like. So green, so beautiful. and actually you can see kids inside there playing, you know, having a good time, having fun. So let me just find the gate and go in. I told you Nairobi is so beautiful. You know, I like it because it's so green, so green. There's a lot of plants in this city, and that's why Nairobi was given the name the green city under the sun. You know, so green. So from these trees we get another name for Nairobi, which is the green city under the sun. Yeah, Nairobi is popularly known as the green city under the sun because of its beautiful greeneries, you know, the nature and all that. So I'm almost getting to the gate to get inside the park, and this is how the road looks like. It's a very wide road, busy road at the same time. See, it's a busy road. Busy road. Look at this view of the city from this end. Tall buildings and stuff. You know, so it looks like. And we have also means of transport right ahead here. Mostly the motorbikes. So there's like a stage, yeah, for the motorbikes right here. So if you want to catch a motorbike, you know, head somewhere, maybe to the bus stop. Sometimes bus stations can be a distance from here, so you can catch just a bike and take you there anywhere you want. So this is how things run here in this city. Okay. All right. So I'm headed actually to the entrance of the park. Headed to the entrance of the park, and I'm hoping to get in. Yeah. See, there's a stream here. Though the water is very dirty. The water running in this stream is very dirty because of, you know, releasing of waste into the river, and sometimes even sewage. That's a major problem we have here in Kenya, because people can actually release sewage into the rivers, which is actually a pandemic. So I'm headed to the main entrance of this park, and actually I'm almost there. Okay. Gate A. This is Gate A. Uhuru Park. Gate A. Alright. So let me switch off the camera because some people actually are not so comfortable being on camera. So I love to end the video. Let me just go in. Yes, Ned. Okay, so all that was required for me to get inside here was the national ID. So they asked for the national ID and they showed the guy on the gate, and just like that I was allowed to get in. It's completely free for the citizens, completely free to get inside this park. So this is how the area looks like. Look at these beautiful trees. I really like this. It's a very beautiful space, very beautiful space. So let me start with this area down here. You can see how beautiful this area looks like. Let me just take a thumbnail from this area because it looks so nice. So my good people, I'm finally inside the park, and you can see how green it looks like. there are not so many people in here, because if you come here during weekends, actually it's somehow packed, you know, with a lot of people. But today being a weekday, actually today is on Friday, being a weekday, there are not so many people inside the park. Yeah, look at this beautiful place. It's a very beautiful space here. Okay, beautiful space, and I really love this. All right, yeah, there are actually lights, you know, on these towers here, and if you can see them up here running on these cables up here, we have very beautiful lights here that light during the night and make this area look so beautiful, extremely beautiful. It's a very beautiful space. We also have benches where you can come and chill. All right, yes, we have like these public benches where you can come and have a seat, chill, do your thing here. And we also have boat riding on this other end. We have games for the kids, like these vehicles here, you know, and boat riding right here, you know. If you bring your kids here, they can really have a very great time, a very nice time. So you can see there are some kids here on a boat, just having fun. Chilled life, you know. It's a very chilled life right here, and people are having fun so far. You can see there are a number of boats up there, and if you need something like boat riding, you can easily come here and, you know, take a boat, go around this place, and, you know, just have fun. Yeah, yes, that is it. Okay, so this is a public park actually, for the Nairobians, people living in Nairobi, to come. Not necessarily people living in Nairobi, but if you want, you are in Kenya, you can come here and, you know, have fun. Merry-go-rounds for the kids. Yeah, people are just having fun around this area. It's a very beautiful space, very beautiful place. See this? So beautiful, so beautiful. Different games. Let me just walk around and show you different games for the kids, even grown-ups. You know, you can hop on this thing and, you know, just have a good time. Okay, it's one of the games here. You know these things, right? This looks like a chopper, some horses, you know, it's a very big ostrich and such. Okay, another game here, same thing, you know, horses. You can just come here and chill, have a good time, let this thing ride you round and round, just like that. Okay, you can see, you can also come. The benches on the farthest ends, under the trees, on the shades. Come chill, have a great time here. Come with your person, you know, hang around, tell each other stories, or find something fun to do, like riding on these things here. You see, it's so fun, a lot of fun, you know, people having a good time around this area. See that? Can you see that? Just beautiful, you know. Another one here. And that's how it looks like. That's how it is. Okay, I can see also some kids preparing to ride on these ostrich seats here. This one was designed as ostriches all around, different colors: blue, black, red, white, yellow, different colors. And of course, Kenya being a home to the big five and a lot of, you know, wild animals. You can never lack such statue or carving. You know, these are warthogs. You know, look at this. These are warthogs. Like this are warthog. You know, designed as a warthog, but these things are made from, you know, iron sheets and some wires, rusty stuffs. But somebody decided to come up with such a beautiful thing. You know, so nice. And on this other end, we actually have an ostrich, not a real ostrich, but something like a carving, but it's not a carving really because it's made from aluminium. See, an ostrich right here. Doesn't it look beautiful? It looks so beautiful. It looks so beautiful. Look at this tree. I really love this. Look at this tree right here, with very nice shade under it and nice branches, you know. Looks so beautiful. And right from here you can see the expressway right there, vehicles, you know, running up, vehicles running down here. Such a beautiful place, such beautiful scenes. Look at more and more of these trees all around the park. This park looks so surreal, unreal actually. Wow. Can you imagine? This is Kenya, this is Africa, where we have such kind of resources, and some people out there are busy saying or calling us poor. You know, Africa is so poor, you know, Africa this and that. But Africa is so beautiful. Let me tell you, Africa is so beautiful. So beautiful. Look at this. This is Nairobi. This is just one of the parks, and we have a number of them actually right here in the city. So you can see this. Oh wow, this is so beautiful. I love this. I love this. Let me just come and see what's on this structure here. Let me check what's on this structure right here. Oh, there's actually water inside, but somehow dirty. There's water in here, but people have dirtified it with some water bottles, you know, some paper, so it doesn't look so good, but the place itself looks so beautiful. You all can agree to that. So beautiful. So let me show you this place for boat riding from this other end. Actually the area is so big. The area with the water is so big, so you can really have fun in here. Yeah, you can have great fun in here. And there are also bridges. You can ride under the bridge and go to this other side. A very big bamboo and some trees on the middle of this area. So you can see this. See how it looks? So beautiful. The guys with the boat right there having a good time. And this is it. That's how it looks like. So let me show you from this angle right here. See how the water is. See how the water is. Wow. Alright. So this is how the area looks like. And the park goes up to that hilly place up there. There's actually a Kenyan flag at the top of that hill, small hill. And yes, this is how it is from this end. So let me walk down here and show you more Um, I'm not so sure how to call these because they're not carvings actually, but you know, things made uh, looking like okay, things made out of aluminium, um, resembling different kinds of animals. Like these ones here look like zebras, you know. These ones right here look like zebras, and I actually this reminds me of some guy that I usually watch, and there's a time he was saying that he doesn't understand why zebras were created. See this? He doesn't understand why zebras were created because he feels like they do nothing. They're just there to look beautiful and do nothing. But do you think that's true? Do you think that's true? Like zebras were created for, like they don't have any, you know, any good thing they were created for? Okay, you can tell me that on the comment section down below. Okay. And right in front here, we also have these elephants. Elephants. Look at this. These are elephants. This reminds you of, you know, the rich wildlife here in Kenya. We have so many animals here in this country, so that's why we embrace this. That's why we embrace this, you know. Look at that. Look at that. Kenya is so rich in wildlife, so that's why we have such stuff, you know. We can't miss these things here. And this looks like a tiger, or I don't know, is it a tiger or I'm not so sure. It looks also like what do you call this, a jaguar, something like that. But I understand we don't have jaguars here in Kenya. We only have leopards, cheetahs, these other cats, but we don't have jaguars in Kenya. Another road on this side, yeah, a toll gate right there for the people getting off the expressway right there. Okay. And we have different people here in this park, you know, doing business, taking photography to earn a living. So if you come here, you want to take photos, we have a lot of people here doing street photography with cameras at very affordable rates, actually, I can say. So you can easily come here with whoever you want to come with. Can be family, a friend, and have a great time. This is a rhino, right? Yeah, this is a rhino. Look at this. The person who was making these structures actually was an expert, because it looks like a real one. Yeah, looks like a real rhino. Okay, so let me keep walking up and show you more of this beautiful park. You can see there are some ladies and young men there, you know, taking photos right there. This is so good. Feels so good actually being here. The air here, the breeze is so fresh and cool. So it feels so nice actually being here. And there's this big bamboo tree. See Leo. So this big bamboo tree here, actually, you can see it. How beautiful this is. Oh wow, this looks so nice. Actually, there's a gentleman right back there who wanted to come, who asked me to, like, he wanted to take me photos, you know. He's just trying to hustle, but actually I'm not ready to take photos today, so I said no. Look at this. Is this an impala or a what? How do we call these things? A gazelle? Actually, don't know these things very well, like the difference between an impala, a gazelle, springbok. I don't know. I don't know them very well. So, but we have a lot of these animals here in Kenya. So let me go up this area. Hey, it's so hilly, but let me just go up here and show you how it looks like and how it feels like, you know, being up there. The area looks so beautiful, you can tell. You can tell. Imagine, guys, this is what other people are calling poor countries. We are not so poor. We are not so poor. Of course, we are developing, but not so poor. Africa is not so poor. Alright? We have a lot of development, you know, stuff going on. A lot of buildings coming up. You can see the city from this view. Tall buildings. So developed. But other people are busy calling us poor. Africa is so poor. But we aren't that poor. Okay? So let me use this. Oh my goodness, I'm tired of walking actually. So see these places here where you can come and chill. And beautiful pavements actually. Beautiful trees. Indigenous trees in the park. Beautiful trees, very huge trees. So the shades all over the park from different trees, and you can actually come here, chill, meditate, do your thing, and go home. And it's totally free being in here, totally free. You don't pay a cent. You don't pay a single cent to be in here. You can see how every view you see of Nairobi, there must be trees, yeah, right? Yeah, there must be trees. So there are a lot of trees, a number of trees in this place. So my good people, this is me here, bringing you this live footages from Uhuru Park. Is one of the parks that we have here in Nairobi, Kenya, and getting in here is totally free. You don't pay a single cent, and you can see how beautiful it is. It's a place where you will not want to miss, you know, to visit if you come to Kenya as a foreigner, or even the locals. If you haven't been to this place, kindly I make a point of, you know, coming, visiting here and seeing what our great nation has in store for us. Okay, so kindly, if you haven't visited this area, just come, have a look, have a walk. You know, there are a number of activities you can do in here. I just showed you. We have boat riding. On the other end, we have these merry-go-rounds, roller coasters, and actually we have real horses in this park, especially during the weekends, where you can come and ride a real horse, and camels, sometimes camels. So you can come also and ride a real camel inside this park. Can you imagine that? That's so beautiful and magical, you know. We call Kenya a magical place. The government is actually trying its best to make the place, you know, good for other people, right? Okay. We have a church right, people having fellowship right up there. They're actually praying right now. So you can also come here, have your fellowship. You see, these places have benches. Let me just show you. These places have benches, so you can come here. If you're a bigger, you know, group, take one of these spaces do your fellowship, do whatever you want to do as a group, and nobody will come here to ask you, oh, why are you doing this, why are you doing that. No, so you're free to do anything you want in this park, apart from the illegal stuffs. Okay, you're free to do anything inside this park apart from other things that are illegal. Okay, if what you want to do here is illegal, then just know it's prohibited. But if it's not illegal in Kenya, then you are free to do anything. Just name them. Anything. You can do anything inside this park. So this is how the area looks like, and there are actually these streams, but right now they're dry. So when it rains, actually these places help moving the water to the lower side, from because this place, as you can see, is so somehow hilly, and the other end it's down a hill. Okay. Yeah. So that's how the area is or looks like. I actually wanted to buy something like a soda. I don't know if these guys are selling, so let me just find a place where I can buy something like soda or cold water, so that I can cool myself down, because the sun is so hot in here. The sun is really hot in here. There's a church on this end, a very big church. I don't know which church is that, but this area right ahead of me here is actually Milimani, because the Milimani law courts are not very far from this area. So this is Milimani, Nairobi, you are seeing on this end. Okay, so let me just walk down here, and I feel like I'm so tired right now, and actually I should be heading home. Maybe I should get out of the park and head home. But there are more and more other things actually that I haven't showed you, even more and more carvings of animals in here that I haven't even showed you. Okay, so the place is very beautiful if you want, and this is actually one section of the park. I told you there's the other section of the park that is not open to the public yet. So this is just one section, and there's the other section on the other side of the road that is not open to the public yet. Okay, so guys, kindly I'm asking you again to subscribe to the channel, and kindly share my videos to your family, to your friends, so that more and more people can get to know us, and that's the best way to support me in growing this channel. Okay, all right, so let me just give this one some their own privacy. See how this area looks like. Beautiful space, a very beautiful space. I don't want to go to the other end down there, because I'm actually feeling tired right now. Okay, so let me just show you briefly. I'm not going to walk down there, but I can show you from a distance how this end of the park looks like. Okay, all right, you can see there's people with their cars parked here, who came here just to have a good time, have fun, chill with friends, with family, and yeah, such a beautiful space. I know I've said this like 100,000 times, but I can't keep myself from saying it, because it's actually beautiful. Precious Brooks Comprehensive Schools. You can see also this is a school bus, meaning they brought here some school kids to also have a look of the beautiful city, this beautiful park right here. Yeah. So let me just cross here. Though it's not so nice, you know, walking on the grass lawns, but it's allowed here. So let me just cross here and show you there's a stream or kind of a river running down here in this park. Let me show you this. And there's a beautiful bridge there. You can see how the space is. Trees, shade. So it's actually a perfect place to come and have a good time. So this is the river running, the water is running down there. You can see that. There's water running down there and headed to this direction. It's not a small river actually. It's a stream actually, not a river. It's a stream running in here, but it has a lot of water. So I feel like I should not go down there, because this park is so big actually for walking or on all the places. It's so big. Let me just show you one thing and then I should be heading back. Let me show you one thing. You see, these animals are all in different positions in this park, like the one right ahead there. And yeah, these are the beautiful pavements here, and these are lights actually. So these are lights on the side here, and the light during the night, and this place looks magnificent actually during the night. Because I'm telling you this because I usually pass on these roads at night and see how beautiful the light look like during the night. Okay, all right. So I want to show you this structure right here. I also want to know what the structure is for, because I actually don't know. Looks like a monument or something of the sort. Yeah. Let me see this. Commemoration tree. Mau Mau War Veterans Association and H.E. Dr. Evans Odhiambo Kidero, Governor of Nairobi City County, planted this tree to commemorate the inauguration of the memorial Muti wa Ukumbusho. Okay, these writings up here in English are written down here also in Swahili. So this tree here was planted by the Mau Mau veterans. Mau Mau veterans, together with the first governor of Nairobi, that's Evans Kidero. So the Mau Mau veterans are actually the guys who fought for the independence of Kenya. So there are some guys who are still alive, so they came together here in commemorating their hard work, their selflessness work, you know, to fight for the independence of this great nation. So that tree was planted by the veterans. Justice be our shield and defender. That's actually a line from our national anthem, Haki iwe ngao na mlinzi. So that's the same sentence in Swahili. The state of emergency. These are actually historical occurrences that happened, like the state of emergency. Once Kenya was a state of emergency. So a state of emergency was declared by the colonial administration on 21st October 1952. During the emergency, many Kenyans were detained without trial and some were subjected to torture and other forms of ill treatment in detention camps run by the colonial administration. Many were killed. The majority were Kenyan. In 1960, the state of emergency was lifted and negotiations began over a new constitution. On 12th December 1963, Kenyans achieved independence, and Jomo Kenyatta became the first prime minister and later president. So actually this was during the struggle, people fighting for the independence of Kenya, of course from the British. Kenya was colonized by the British. The Mau Mau movement, the Kenya Land and Freedom Army, popularly referred as Mau Mau, was a national movement that opposed British colonial rule in the 1950s. The Mau Mau waged an armed struggle between 1952 and 1960 with support from across the country. However, even after independence, the Mau Mau remained a proscribed group in Kenya until the ban was lifted by the government in 2003. At the time, the Mau Mau War Veterans Association sought redress from the British government for acts of torture and ill treatment they suffered during the emergency period. Okay. Alright, so that is it. Reconciliation. The British government understands the pain and grievance felt by those who were involved in the events of the emergency in Kenya. The British government recognizes that Kenyans were subjected to torture and other forms of ill treatment at the hands of the colonial administration. The British government sincerely regrets that these abuses took place. Torture and ill treatment are abhorrent violations of human dignity which were undeservedly condemned. Although we should never forget history and indeed must always seek to learn from it, we should also look to the future, strengthening a relationship that will promote the security and prosperity of both our nations. British Foreign Secretary William Hague. So this is a quote from William Hague, who was the British Foreign Secretary in the year 2013, June 6th. So when the guy said that, so Mau Mau veterans believe that nations, tribes, and human beings are independent, and that each one of them is a condition of the other's existence. The Mau Mau veterans concur with the British Foreign Secretary's statement on the result of the out-of-court settlement agreement and sincerely believe in reconciliation for a better future relationship with the British people and the government. Shujaa Honorable Gitu Kahengeri, the Secretary General Mau Mau movement. Okay? Alright. So what I was reading on the other side is written here in Swahili, right? Written here in Swahili, and these are the Mau Mau people actually. Carvings of the Mau Mau people right here. You see? This is how the people used to dress during the colonial time. As you can see, this is a guy with a gun right here. Of course, that must be the guys who are fighting for the independence of this country. You can see he has dreadlocks, meaning it's a black man, not a white man, and the kind of shoes the black man was wearing. And on the other side is a woman with a basket, which has food inside. So this is like the role of women, the role the women were playing during the war in fighting for independence. The women used to, feed the men who were fighting for independence, like secretly handing food to them so that they can continue with the fight. for independence. So that's it. It's such an emotional history if you get to follow the occurrences, the happenings, the things that the blacks or the Kenyans are going through in the fight for independence. It's actually insane. It's insane. It's so emotional because there was a lot of pain, a lot of torture and stuff. I don't want to talk more about that. So yeah, Kenya is actually rich in history, and this park also has has been part of, or has the history also, part of the history in preserved in this park. Okay, yeah. So actually I think now I should be headed back home. So let me just head to the gate and get out of this park, and then I'll be heading to the bus station to take a bus, which we call here a mat or matatu, short form mat. So I'll take a mat and head back home. Okay, all right. Look at this tree. Looks so old. Such an old tree that stayed here for years. It could be actually it could have stayed here actually for longer years than even before I was born. Like it was here before I was born. Possibly. Meaning it has stayed here for more than 30 years. Yeah, these trees are actually very old. Very old. Okay, so I'll cross this bridge here and head to the gate. So the park is so big. And this that I've showed you today is just one section of the park. There's actually a larger section of the park on the other side of the road, but I can see it's closed to the public at the moment. So one of these fine days when it's open, I'll also come and show you what the other side also has. Alright, okay, that is it. So kindly guys, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching this video up to this moment. I don't take this for granted. I really appreciate, and thank you guys. Till our next episode, let me say bye bye.